Hamas says another one of the hostages abducted on October 7th has died. In a video, the militant group says British-Israeli hostage Nadav Popawel was killed after being wounded in an Israeli strike in Gaza. The British government is now investigating the claim. The Israeli military has not commented yet on the video. A former hostage who spent 129 days in captivity in Gaza is sharing his story. Luis Har was kidnapped from his kibbutz along with 4 other members of his family on October 7th. In February, the Israeli military rescued him in an overnight raid. Earlier, I spoke to Har about how he survived the ordeal and how it changed him. Luis Har, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. If it's not too difficult for you, I wanted to start by asking you what October 7th was like when Hamas kidnapped you, your partner, and other members of your family. How scared were you that day?
The day was very difficult for us to understand what happened. Why we normally when we have an attack from Gaza, we will be 10, 15 minutes and we are into the security room and we're going out. But this day was longer and it started to be too much missiles and we understood something different. And after coming the terrorists into the house and broken everything, they take us brutally. We was very afraid about our lives, and was a barbaric situation. They broken everything into the room, into the house. They shoot to us, but we was on the floor and was everything. Very, very bad moment. Mm-hmm. And they take us with the car to the Gaza place to go to the frontier, and was all the kibbutz and all the place was a lot of terrorists around.
Yeah.
And we don't believe what happened there.
I would imagine. What was it like to be held hostage in Gaza? What was that like for you?
It was very difficult when you don't have the possibility to think alone, to do something. Was everything for to go to the toilet. We need to say, please give to the toilet. We don't doing nothing. We are or sitting or sleeping. It's not possible to open the mind. It's very difficult to be in this situation. Not possible to go out from the room, in one room all the time. And the possibility, if you talk no good or say something, maybe they shoot you.
Yeah.
And we was very afraid situation.
How did you keep yourself sane? How did you keep yourself going, given that situation?
We are one family, 5 people from the family, and 1 dog. And we just talking in Spanish between us. And we give names to every one of the terrorists coming for to know who is coming, who is going. And we try to be, we talking between us, to be quiet, don't do it nothing, they make the terrorists nervous or something. Why we know there was Hamas people, and they don't afraid to make the gun and to shoot.
Yeah. Some of your family. Sorry, Luis. Some of your family.
This is what we're doing.
Yes. Some of your family was released in the November ceasefire, but you continue to be held for 129 days, and you were rescued in a mission by the IDF. Can you tell me what that moment was like? Because that would have been scary too, not knowing who was coming to get you.
Okay, we all the time was the psychology war. They talking with us only about the no good things about Israel, and one of the things say we need to talk slowly. If not, the Netanyahu know where we are, and they give the army to explode the building to kill us.
Right.
What they say is the Netanyahu don't want to make some conversations or something. He want to kill us. And when we listen is explosion 2:00 in the morning, the first things we think is they explode the building.
Yeah.
After how many seconds we listen in Hebrew, the people call the soldiers call my name and say me, "It's okay, Luis. It's okay. We are the army. We're coming to take you home."
As you know, in Israel, there are protests every Saturday calling on a deal to release the remaining hostages. There are about 130 people. What more do you think the government should be doing to get people released?
I don't say to the government what to do. I think for myself, the most important thing is to give back that people home. Like every day there is terrible, and it's so difficult to be there, and no medicines and no food, and every day I don't know how many people there is in the life, and it's so hard.
How did that change you, Luis? How did being held hostage for 129 days change you as a person?
They change everything. The security, to go in the street. I am lucky, yes, I am back, but every noise, every explosion for a balloon or something, they make us back to the situation we was in Gaza, and we are different people.
What is your hope for yourself for the future?
My hope is to go back to my kibbutz, to my house, and to live in peace, quiet, with my family, my grandchild. We have a so good life before. We are peace people, no? We don't like to make wars all the time, and we working in the fields, in the factories, in the different places in the kibbutz. And we have a lot of friends from Gaza. They coming to work or something. But now I don't know what will be.
Luis, thank you for talking to me about this. I know it's still very, very difficult. I wish you and your family and friends the best. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.